Hey guys, welcome back to Indulge with Dimples. It is Sunday and today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to shake it up for you, alright? So what I'm actually going to do is just throw some clips in of me going to the street market where they have fresh fruit and stuff. So they just opened it back up and it's not as vibrant as it used to be, but they're getting back to it. So I have a little clips of that I'm going to throw in there. Also, I'm going to show you, it's not going to be a recipe day, but it's going to be a meal prep on how I get my meal prep together for the week. So I'm going to make a breakfast casserole. I'm going to show you some tricks so you can make your breakfast casserole really good. Also, I'm going to show you how to make your fruits and vegetables last a little longer. So we're going to put that together as well. And then I'm going to come back to you after I throw all these clips together, and hopefully you like it because I'm trying to get back out there and do a little something. And hopefully if you like it, you thumbs it up, share, subscribe, and follow me in the kitchen. Let's go. So hopefully y'all can hear me. We are at the market getting some stuff, and I'm going to show y'all what's going on.
You are all set. Please stop back and let me know how your pup likes it.
Thank you. Alrighty, we're going to keep walking. It's little. He likes stuff like that. Alright, so we just got some dog food for the roaster. She been forgetting about him. You've been forgetting about him lately. Alrighty, so let's keep walking and see what else we can get. I didn't know they do that. I think the sign was just talking about something about a exchange or something. And now we know. And they still like me coming out. They have Taylor next to me. They still just can't easy there.
This is maple sugar candy. It's pure maple syrup. Put down more and as sugar crystals start to form.
Alright guys, like I told you earlier, this is not going to be a cooking lesson because I have made breakfast casserole plenty of times. What I'm just going to do is make my breakfast casserole. On the side of the screen, I'm going to tell you how many calories it is and how many it will feed. So this is something that you can do to make it very, very simple and easy for you to stay on track. But I did show y'all clips of us going to the street market, which is like the farmers area around here that grows stuff. They have lots of things and you can just purchase from them. It's better to purchase from them right now because they're not getting as much money and their crops are not being utilized as they was before from restaurants. So it was this lady, I meant to put her up there but I didn't. She has a rosebudrealfood.com. I'm going to put this at the bottom of the link. And she has her own seasonings, combinations. You can buy just whole seasonings. She'll grind them up in front of you. She has buckets and package full of stuff. This is not sponsored, by the way. And she has a buttermilk ranch. And I was like, oh, that sounds good on a baked potato. And we were talking and talking. She was like, yeah, I put it on this and that. So I was like, give me some of this. And reasonable price. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, that's too high. It's not. It's reasonable. They're the markets in your neighborhood or your cities and states. Just utilize them right now. If you can't find stuff at the store, very great. I'm going to use this in our breakfast casserole. Also for our fruits and vegetables. Oh, hold on. So it was a guy there and he sells, it was a family. I think it was like a husband and wife situation. And they were selling fresh fruit. Now, I've been to the store and I have not seen a peach that looks like this. It is not bruised. It is healthy. It's nice. And it was $3 for a pint. So I think you get 4 of them in there. And they're a nice size. They're not a little itsy bitsy thing. So, yeah. And then they had a mango. And they also had a key lime. OMG. So, yeah, they had lots of things there. So, try to utilize your marketplace if you want to get some. I cannot wait to cut into these. So, let's get to it. Now, the hack and trick to making a breakfast casserole and making it scratch and not using so many calories or using so many eggs, you can use a little bit of half and half or heavy whipping cream, or you can really cut down and put a 1/4 cup of water in there and mix it up. But I'm just going to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream, probably a tablespoon or so that I can make these eggs expand out and don't use so many eggs. I'm actually only going to use 6 eggs. This is going to serve 6 people, 6 eggs. I'm going to use a little bit of half and half. And I'm going to make a vegetable one. I'm not going to put spinach in there, but I'm going to put bell peppers, tomatoes, and red onions. And I'm going to use a full cup of, half a cup of this. And I'm going to use a half a cup of this, so it's going to be 1 full cup. And the seasonings that I'm going to use is this. It doesn't have any salt in there, so that's good. And she tells you how to use it as a dressing. Very good. Go on the website, and I'm going to use a little bit of Mrs. Dash because it doesn't have any salt in there. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little salt at the end. So let's get to it. This is better than the store because it has lots of flavor in it. So hold on, let me shake it up first. Because it looks like it is about to be a party in here. A couple sprinkles of this. Make sure the vegetables are not all in one area. And then take the other half of the cheese and just sprinkle it on top. Now, it doesn't have to be a vegetarian one. You can always make, you can add meat in here. You can add some more carbs by adding a bottom of bread at the bottom. So you can do a whole lot with this, but I want to keep it simple and easy. This is going to feed 6 people. I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to cook it at 350 for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to bring it back out and show you. Now I'm going to show you tip number 2 on how to keep your vegetables and fruit fresh for the week. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you hack number 2 for meal prepping so your food will stay fresh and that you don't have a big old mess. So I got some berries here. Strawberries and blackberries are really good. They provide a lot of nutrients for you and they help you stay full. They don't have a lot of carbs and so on and so on. So you know how you get the straws from the drive-thru, or now everybody has these reusable straws. They're thick plastic. If you have some strawberries, you actually, instead of cutting all this off, you can have more strawberries. If you take a straw and you stick it in the bottom of the strawberry and you punch through so that it will take the core out of the strawberry, like so. And you just pull it out. You're going to have like this little core thing, and the top of the strawberry comes out. Now I don't know if I showed y'all because I was trying to look at it myself. So let's do it again. So here's the strawberry, here's the bottom, here's the top. You're going to take the strawberry and you're going to stick the straw in the strawberry, poke a hole up the top, and it's going to easily release the core and the leaves, and you have a perfectly good strawberry. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well so we can finish up. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to put in all my good ingredients to make my blueberries and strawberries, or my blackberries and strawberries sweet. So you're going to need 1 lemon. Make sure it's a nice juicy lemon, and you want to roll it out. And you want to do a nice little squeeze. And you want to cut this lemon in half. And you want to squeeze it in a bowl over your berries and strawberries. It doesn't matter if the seeds are in there, because we're old enough to pick them out. Like so. Now you can use whatever sugar you normally use in your kitchen. I don't use regular sugar. I use this. It's better for you, especially if you're on a diet and you're watching all your carbs and calories and everything intake. This is pretty good. So you want to go ahead and give yourself a table or a teaspoon, depending on how sweet or how bitter your berries is. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of this sugar. Just 1. That's all I need. And I'm going to sprinkle it in there. I'm going to give me a spoon, and I am going to mix all this up. Now the lemon is in here so that the berries will not turn and that they stay their fresh, vibrant color. You can cut these strawberries up and put them in there however you want to. And you want to go ahead and squeeze the other half of your lemon juice on top and mix it up. Now if you let it sit for a little bit, put it in the refrigerator, it's going to make its own juice. Very, very sweet. And all you have to do is just measure them out or weigh them out depending on how you're keeping track of your calories and your goals. And then for the rest of the week, it'll last for a whole week. This is going to have a nice own juice flavor. And it's not going to be tart, it's going to be sweet. And the color is still going to be brighter. And this is how you can do your meal prep for the week. So mix this up. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it sit so it can chill. You don't want to bruise the berries. You want to make sure they're still intact. You actually can taste them now, but I'm going to let it sit because I want it to make some more juice for itself. I'm going to sprinkle the remainder of the sugar on top of the berries. And if you want to, you can add about a tablespoon of water in there. Mix it up. And package your berries. Now I'm going to show y'all what our casserole looks like. And this is how you know your casserole is done. So the casserole is done. It's not overcooked. You don't want it too brown. When it's like midway, you can cut off the oven and let it finish cooking itself because you don't want it too dark and brown. The edges are brown and golden. I'm going to cut a little piece so I can show you. And this is going to feed for 6. I think I said 6. Okay. So this is how it's going to look. And I'm just going to cut and show you that this is correct. So the bigger the pan, the more people it can feed, or how many days you want to feed yourself. And easy. Comes out the pan easily. Look at that. Nice. It's not overdone. It's cooked correctly. So when it's halfway, just cut the oven off, let it sit in there, and you have your casserole. So that's how you make meal prep for the week easy. See you next time. Hopefully you like, you enjoy, you share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And I will have another cooking video for you next week.